After 20 years, Billy Bob Thornton confirms why he divorced Angelina Jolie, finally shedding light on a chapter of Hollywood history that has fascinated fans, tabloids, and insiders for decades, revealing a story far more complex than the sensational headlines ever suggested. Thornton and Jolie's marriage, brief but highly publicized, was the subject of endless speculation, fueled by their unconventional relationship, public displays of affection, and eccentric gestures that often made headlines and captivated audiences worldwide. For years, rumors and theories circulated, from intense personalities clashing, to lifestyle differences, to the pressures of fame. But Thornton's candid reflections now offer clarity, emphasizing the human, personal factors that led to their separation rather than the sensationalized narratives often portrayed by the media. According to Thornton, the divorce was not the result of a single explosive incident or scandal, but rather a gradual realization that their paths, desires, and life goals were fundamentally different, and that remaining together would not allow either of them to thrive as individuals. Both Thornton and Jolie were at transformative stages in their careers and personal lives, navigating enormous public attention while trying to understand their identities, ambitions, and compatibility in a world that magnified every decision. Thornton's admission underscores the pressures of being in a relationship under the relentless glare of Hollywood, where private struggles become public spectacle and where personal growth can sometimes necessitate difficult choices, even when love or admiration is present. Beyond the external pressures, Thornton points to differences in personality, priorities, and communication styles, highlighting that the challenges they faced were deeply human and relatable, rather than dramatic or scandalous. Their divorce, therefore, becomes a reflection on the complexities of adult relationships, the realities of personal evolution, and the courage required to acknowledge when two people are no longer aligned despite mutual respect. Fans who remember the marriage for its eccentricity now gain insight into the personal maturity and reflection that Thornton brings to recounting it decades later, understanding that the decision to part ways was ultimately grounded in self-awareness, honesty, and a desire to avoid resentment or conflict that could have harmed both parties further. Thornton's reflections also reveal the lasting impact of public perception on personal lives, as he acknowledges that many people judged or misunderstood their relationship based on media portrayals, a dynamic that magnified stress and complicated communication. By speaking openly after 20 years, Thornton reframes the narrative, moving it from gossip and sensationalism to a thoughtful, human story of growth, compatibility, and life choices, reminding fans that even celebrity relationships are shaped by everyday human dynamics such as priorities, temperament, and the desire for personal fulfillment. In retrospect, the marriage, brief though it was, played a role in the evolution of both Thornton and Jolie, providing lessons about boundaries, partnership, and the intersection of love and individual ambition in a high-pressure environment. His confirmation now closes a chapter of speculation, allowing audiences to appreciate the nuance and reality behind the headlines and recognize that their divorce was neither scandalous nor vindictive, but rather a mature decision made in the context of complex, evolving lives. For fans, this revelation transforms the narrative from one of mystery and drama to one of understanding, empathy, and insight into the human side of fame, relationships, and personal growth. Ultimately, Billy Bob Thornton confirming why he divorced Angelina Jolie after 20 years reminds us that even the most public relationships are deeply private, that love can coexist with separation, and that honesty, self-awareness, and respect often guide decisions that tabloids can never fully capture. It's a story that resonates not only for Hollywood observers but for anyone who has grappled with the painful yet necessary choice to let go for the sake of personal and mutual well-being.